Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome to the second part of Chapter 3 of the Dalaran Heist. Have no idea what's going on? Be sure to check out Part 1 first, the link to it is in the description. For those that are following on from that, Rakadishu just beat Albin. Let's see what treasures we get for our troubles.
Ah, the elixir of Vim. It is so good. Until it is not.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not use the elixir of Vim. We'll instead take Hagatha's Embrace. Passive. At the start of your turn, give a random minion in your hand +1/+1. A good thing to have, considering we always start with a minion, the Flamewaker. We need some minions. Those aren't actually too bad. The Keysmith will give us 2 random secrets. These are pretty good. I'm gonna go with trade secrets here.
The inn is open. Perhaps we can recruit more henchmen.
That was the plan. Let's see if we can get a good one. Let's see if we can get the muscle and then make more copies of it, or guarantee it to be in our starting hand. The Cloak and Stagger.
All are welcome here. Just don't cause any trouble.
What do we have here? 2 mirror images. If an enemy is frozen, it'll gain +4/+4. Draw 5 different secrets, and Alexstrasza. Not very many great choices here. We could make the Flamewaker bigger. And that's actually not a bad idea. Of all the things that I want here, I think we want to get rid of you.
Get him out of here.
You're just not especially useful. Want to thin the deck a little bit in that regard. We also want to recruit... We want to recruit something. I say we recruit the 2/6 here. Food's not really going to be that useful. Let's get the 2/6.
Oh, look. You've made a friend.
That's 2 mirror images. And we also want to tell a story to you.
I've heard this story before.
A
It's
4/6 Flamewaker. And it does always start in your hand. You can highlight over it to see if it is the right-hand man. A 3-mana 4/6 is pretty good.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's okay, we've got more heisting to do. And here is where it starts getting tricky. Here's Dramus, importer of rare and exotic pets, many of them dangerous. Import Pet is the hero power. It's basically the Death Knight Hunter hero power. And it's pretty powerful, especially considering how much mana Dramus starts with.
Rakadishu versus Dramus.
Hello!
Give up your treasures!
Customer! No, just give me a minute!
You're gonna be really disappointed we're not here to buy anything. Rakadishu's here to burn things. Not bad if we can get that discounted. Didn't buff the minion I wanted, but hey, now it's a 5/6.
Hello, pitiful mortal.
I'm going to need a muzzle for you.
Good luck fitting it on Rakadishu. Oh, now it's 1 mana. Here we go.
Wait a minute! You're not a customer!
Well spotted!
That's popular. It's easy to train.
What we want to have happen now is not that. We're going to wait.
I've got a big enough cage to lock you up in.
Oh dear.
Keep some common pets around too.
You call a bear shark common? That is not common. Still not a good situation to play anything in yet. Well, that's not good. That's now a 5/4 poisonous. Maybe I should have played something. We do have ways to get rid of things. Not great ways, but ways. Mainly this way. Now it's a sheep. You could sell the sheep. I doubt you will.
Rot into my core.
Ah, that's unfortunate. You're just gonna go face. Not completely. Now we could Flame Strike here. That gets rid of that. It'll deal 4 damage to that. It's probably my best bet. Or I could Sylvanas. Sylvanas is probably not the best. Then again, Sylvanas might be pretty good. Well, actually, Sylvanas. After, of course, doing that.
I have no
There
time
we
for
go.
games.
It's a risk, but at this point I need to take a risk. Aha! Aha! You're probably going to go face. Oh, you're most likely going to go face. Yep, this is what I was hoping for. Brilliant. We can quite safely tap with Burning Wit here. Get that reduced. Flame Strike can eliminate the entire board.
Let none
Hit you
survive.
for 6. I had to wait for a good situation there. Oh, good luck winning with that. I have loads of high-cost spells. Master's Call, not surprising that your deck only has beasts in it. It has another one of them! I'm not happy about that. That's been buffed, which is nice to see. That's now 0 mana. Okay, so we can Volcanic Potion, and then Forgotten Torch. We're not going to Ice Barrier
Let
right
none survive.
now, because we could get some health with the Illuminator, so we'll wait. Oh dear. That's not so good. Now, we can... Ooh, another Sylvanas. We can... Rotten Apple Bomb with an 8-9 Taunt. Oh, that's been quietly getting a few points of health and attack. You may have noticed. Ice Barrier.
Embrace
3-5 Illuminator.
Let none survive.
Going face. And we get some vital healing here. Undasta. Your ordering here is going to have to be, yep, very particular. Well, that's unfortunate. That's not great. However, we can guarantee that we get that Ironhide Direhorn by doing a bit of trading. First, we'll reduce the cost of
The
that.
light shines.
We'll
Let
trade
none survive.
here,
I have no
play
time.
Sylvanas, heal ourselves, and then use this just because we haven't heard it yet.
That burns.
I'm going to need a muzzle for you.
We've managed to get this into a good situation. I'm very glad for that. We have Yogg Saron here as our final desperate card, just in case we need it. We don't need it, though. We're going to trade here, giving myself another 5-5 Ironhide Runt, because this has Overkill, and hit you for 9. Safe to say that we have control now. There's Tyrantus. Thanks for giving me a Tyrantus, Dramus. That was not the best play.
Let none survive.
Haha! A 12-6 that can't be targeted with spells or hero powers? Yes, please. There is a mixture of a Cobra and a Mookla's Champion, I believe. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we've won, though.
I'm going to need a muzzle for you.
Tyrantus, you can have this. We're doing pretty well with the sheer amount of spells we have. I could do with a few more Battlecry minions, though. Battlecry minions? That's not Battlecry. Those are Battlecry. However, we don't really have enough secrets to take advantage of them. Then we have more spells. I think I'm actually going to go with the big bad Archmage bucket here. Effigy is good, Molten Reflection can be good. Big bad Archmage, just a very solid 10-drop. Let's go! Ah, Archie the Brilliant. Hand buffing isn't particularly brilliant, but the name stuck. Hero power for the light. Give all minions in your hand +1/+1. This one might be tough, because he starts with enough mana to start buffing immediately.
Rakandishu versus Aki.
Let's go.
Give up your treasures!
The light will show you no mercy.
Hopefully we'll get just a little bit of mercy. Explosive runes might be really useful here. Need another minion. That's good. Let's get those buffs going. I could do with a muscle appearing. Hello.
Hello, pitiful mortal.
Repent while you still breathe.
Just had a brief reconnection issue there. We're back. And that is 1 mana. Good to see. We need a minion on the board early.
Fetavi Akahachi.
That's more terrifying than you'd think. Oh, it's now a 6/8. Can this be won? Excellent. Next turn we're playing that.
Bathe in glory.
I'd rather not.
Their ranks!
Fortunately, we don't have a taunt in play right now. Okay, effigy. How useful is effigy going to be here? Surprisingly useful, I think. Unfortunately, you're likely to trade, so that's not going to be some good damage.
The light will guide us.
I'd rather it didn't. Oh dear! Yep, you decided to trade. We could Arcane Keysmith here, but I need to get those points of damage so that we can get rid of that Divine Shield. Let's do this. Hit that. There we go. And we'll do that. And we're going to wait. There are some really heavily buffed minions in there. Oh, you didn't trade with this. Well, we get another 2-drop. Ooh. You gonna sleep with the fish? I was about to say you had nothing to play, but you did, and it's gone. That's a big board. That's been buffed. Flame Geyser. Good to see you. Great to see you. I want to play this. Right here. That's also good. Now, do I want to trade like that? No, I want to trade like this. So that I can keep this alive. The longer this is around, the better off we'll be. Also, that's a 6/7, 3/3, 6/6.
Such a magnificent incandescence.
Can it be less magnificent, please?
Big, sharp, pointy teeth!
That's not so bad. I can deal with that. Polymorph. Good thing to see. That's really good to see. Excellent. Let's get some secrets. Which ones do we want? Splitting image? Not going to work unless I trade this. And if I trade that in, yes. Splitting image. Potion of Polymorph or Explosive Runes? Or Duplicate. Duplicate's pretty good. Explosive Runes. We're going to trade this in so that we make some space, and then we're going to start hitting you. I have a plan.
Let your strength shine in the light.
It is cunning. Please don't hit my Flamewaker. No, my Flamewaker! Dragon Egg I'm not so worried about. I mean, that does give you a 2/1, but it also deals 4 damage to your face. And now, here's the plan. It keeps the buffs too. Ha-ha! And you get to draw cards because of Solemn Vigil. I remember when that card was everywhere. Can we reduce this? We can! It's like the game heard me. I think I will just start dealing 12 damage to you. We don't need the healing, but the damage is nice. You've run out of things to say, Arky.
Nothing scares me.
We want to get rid of that. Paladin secret. And a timeout, so we can't hit your face anyway. And Another paladin secret. Vargoth. Not so useful right now. Don't want to actually press that. Not what I thought it would be. Getaway Kodo. I thought we'd have a noble sacrifice in there somewhere. I'm going to play this just because it's a big minion. Also to hear that. Please don't have equality consecrate. You have a toothy chest.
Nothing scares me.
And a selfless hero. And healing. You're out of cards, Arky. This is what I wanted. With you out of cards, your buffing mechanic really doesn't help you that much. We want to trade here. And here. Because while this is a 4-2, this is going to give me random 6 drops, and I want to hit with the lower attack minion, just in case that was eye for an eye. I don't think we want to let you in. A wager on our side. By all means, try and smash your way into that building. Ooh, if I had freeze mechanics, that'd be really good. I don't, so it's less good. I want to do that. Make this cheaper. And hit for a lot. I wonder if that is Never Surrender or Forgotten Wisdom. Either way, it's not gonna help you. That's a good card for you to have in your deck. But I think this is done.
Repent while you still breathe.
What do you think about this? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing that. Victory is ours! Haha, that one looked a little bit dicey, but we managed to persevere. Now for the final selection.
An orb of the purest void. It is like a fun-size old god.
That is very tempting, because the Master Scheme is hampered by the fact that we don't have lots of board space, and the Dupla Transmogrifier, it's too late for us to take that. Orb of the Untold is ours. Now for the final bucket, we have Ice Barrier, Frostbolt, and Glacial Shard. That will freeze a minion twice, so that's not especially great for synergizing with our treasure. Maiden of the Lake, Nexus Champion Sarad, and Genelai, a little too late. Then we have Mirror Image, Messenger Raven, which is good, Sneed's Old Shredder, which is universally good. Summoning Bucket. Who's the boss?
The gods of Dalaran won't be knowing what hit them. Finish this.
I've never fought you before, Captain Hannigan. Guards, guards! Summon a 1/4 Kirintor guard. We know the thing behind them, though, because we encountered them in the Violet Hold. They get attack buffs the more of them are on the board, and with the limited amount of board space, that could be a pretty interesting hero power. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Let's see how we do. We could fail here. I've never played against this person before.
Rakandishu versus Captain Hannigan.
Hello, will you concede right now? No?
Give up your treasures!
Darn.
Halt where you stand, miscreant filth.
Okay, we've halted. Now we'll defeat you. We don't want you right now. We want early game. That's relatively early. Also, you have to use that. Can we discount the fairy dragon? No. That'll do.
Your rampage through the streets ends here.
In victory?
Reinforcements.
I ain't talking!
If Sneed's Old Shredder had come into play there, that would have been amazing. Sadly not. We'll just play this 5-7 and start hitting these minions. We need to keep control of the board.
Dalaran? What a preposterous plan.
It's preposterous,
Strength in numbers.
but it might work. Oh, goodbye, 3-5. Now, what we want to do is we want to... Burning Wit. That being cheaper isn't too bad. Flame Geyser after I trade. Here. Kill this one. Face damage, not so great.
Made a big mistake making trouble in my jurisdiction.
Now they're quite hefty.
Push forward.
Oh, you have card draw as well. No trading! Well, okay. Meteor. Not yet. Soon, though. We have a 4-3. We have a 1-2. We do want to do some trading here. We want to try and stop the bleeding. You have to use this anyway.
Send in an even larger guard.
That's a Jade Idol reference if ever I've seen one.
I'll just have to handle this myself.
Please don't handle it yourself. There was some trading. And even more trading. You should have attacked with that minion first, but it is what it is. Oh-ho! Sneed's old Shredder. You're not especially great at dealing with this situation.
We stand together.
These minions at least appear on the far right of the board, which means I can reliably Meteor. And that's what I'm going to do. The board is mine. Okay, dropping a Meteor on Dalaran sort of eliminates the point of trying to steal it, but it seems relatively intact.
Send in the backup.
The backup probably saw what happened with the Meteor and are not too pleased to be sent in. We have the Earthen Ring Farseer for some healing. Also, they have a lot of taunts. They have a lot of taunts. Ooh, that's now 6. Very nice. We now have an unlimited supply of 6-drops. That's an okay 6-drop. It's a shame we just haven't discarded any cards. Face damage? You're welcome to try. Oh! That's not great. But we'll have a legendary if nothing else. Hey look! Sneed's old Shredder was in Sneed's old Shredder. Who'd have thought, eh? And in Sneed's old Shredder is... He happened to bring his friend along! Sneed's old Shredder! Who'd have thunk it? Now we'll get 2 legendaries! And we're not doing too badly on health. You have lots of cards, though. We have more cards!
To arms.
How many cards do you have?
Not welcome here.
That's an 8-8. Fortunately, we can turn it into a sheep. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're running low on cards ourselves, but we have an Arcane Keysmith to give us some fuel. First, we'll do this. I feel like trading this away because knowing you'll have buff cards. Okay, we want a effigy for sure, and a mirror entity secondly. We don't want to play the Illuminator. We want to save that for when we have a better situation than this. That's what I was sort of afraid would happen. But hey! We have another legendary. And another legendary! Oh my!
We will not be divided. Ready for action.
We also have a gold Char Footman!
Ready for action.
That minion I wasn't so happy to see, but I'll take 2 volcanic potions. We need to keep this alive. What we do? By the way,
To arms.
how long's it been since you heard that? We need to keep this alive for as long as possible so we can get more fuel.
We stand together.
I think you ran out of dialogue, Hannigan.
Your patronage is not welcome here.
That's a 6-6. We can deal with that. More ice barriers. A 1-mana ice barrier. I think it's time to trade in the Sneeds. No Sneeds within a Sneeds within a Sneeds. Alas. 6 more damage? I think it's time to play this. We could do with some healing.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
No, I was thinking of fighting my way out of it. Don't execute. Oh no, executing, yes. Alas, alas. Forgotten Torch. Do I want to? Do I want a Forgotten Torch? I want to do that.
The light shines.
I'm going to save the Forgotten Torch. You are running out of cards. Very slowly.
We stand together.
I want the muscle to appear now. I really want the muscle to appear now. Whenever the muscle chooses to appear, would be wonderful. Also, that's 8 armor. I can appreciate 8 armor. You are not using the weapon. That's a 1 mana one of these now. I'm gonna do this. And this. I can do a really good job of clearing the board here. There's no point in playing that. Point in playing this, though. The problem I have right now is that Hannigan is constantly churning out
We
minions.
stand together.
I'm not constantly churning out
We've
minions.
got backup coming in from Ironforge.
I don't want the backup from... That could actually be significant. Because you have a fair few cards. That's the end of my, my Illuminator. Can I have a minion, please? A Roaring Torch. I suppose I better start getting rid of some of these minions and minimizing the damage I'm going to take. I have 20 cards. I have Sylvanas in here.
We stand
A Sylvanas would be nice. A Sylvanas would be really nice right now. I did not know you had bolster. Then again, I don't know any of the things in... Oh, here's the muscle! Right! Thanks, your timing couldn't be better. What do we have? We have a lot of very nice things here. And reducing them in cost is kind of pointless. We have a Matter Bomber. We have a Seaphorium Bomber. We have a Void Crusher. That could be interesting. Tack Nox Whisker.
I've been on this beat for 20 years and never seen something like this before.
Clearly you've not been to Dalaran very often. All sorts of things happen there. I remember from Wrath of the Lich King. And Ronin! Don't get me started on Ronin. Citizens of Dalaran, raise your eyes to the skies and observe. You could pretty much recite
You're
that
out of
verbatim.
options. Surrender now.
Well, if you insist... Wait, no, what am I talking about? I'm not going to surrender. Instead, I'm going to keep fighting. Seaphorium. Which puts 2 bombs in your deck, and your deck is starting to run low on things. That's specifically shuffling a card into your deck. We don't have anything that will make this deal 4 damage. We'll play the Void Crusher, though. And we'll play that to reduce this to 1. Getting rid of itself, and the 2-4. It was worth trying. Alright, Tack. We're saving the Roaring Torch.
The enemy will be forced to surrender.
I don't think we will be. You traded that way. Okay. Sylvanas! Finally, you have appeared. Took you a while.
I have no
Welcome.
time for
We
games.
have a bit of a situation here, as you may have noticed. But I think we finally got it under control. Especially with you here.
We stand together.
That you do! Primordial Drake. Messenger Raven. You know what? Keep forgetting to do that. Servant of Yogg-Saron. Let's not. Syndragosa. Good one there. A very good one. Now, we could steal a minion here, possibly. It's risky, though.
Let none survive.
It's risky.
Let none
Let's go
survive.
for it. Aha! Got the one I wanted. Fantastic. Let's start going for that face damage. And keeping on top of those 1/4s. Ouch. That hurt. However, we have an interesting combo coming up. And that is Syndragosa Madder Bomber. I feel like going for it.
The icy winds of Northmen will consume your soul.
Once the 3/1 is gone. We still have an 8/8, that's quite fearsome. And that wastes 2 mana, and you get nothing. Trading. Bolster to make that into a tougher minion. And face. Not surprised about the face part. Now we want to do this. Learning wit. Here we go. Not good. That's good. Still not good. Oh yes, it goes off twice, doesn't it? And there's a bomb. And there's the other bomb. They were side by side. Can you hit the other? No, that's not the other one. Ah, well, we got... Oh ho ho! We got an Iron Juggernaut. That's 20 damage
You
banked
can't talk your way
away
out of this one.
in a deck of 4 cards.
We stand together.
That you do. Another Primordial Drake, giving me... Oh ho 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 ho! The game clearly wants me to prevail. Hello, Ragnaros Light Lord. Trade here. Trade here. Lots of damage. We'll keep that on standby. Marvelous. There's Burrowing Mine number 1. I love the Burrowing Mine when it was in standard. And there's your last card.
We stand together.
It got a little bit precarious, but we have managed to prevail. Not the worst minion to pull out. I think a Meteor is pretty good here. Because we're done. Well played.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
I wasn't planning on, as I said. I was just thinking of obliterating you. How apt that we defeated you with a minion devoted to fire. Victory! Ha ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The
Pineapple.
markets are ours. We will reopen them with merchants friendly to the cause.
Excellent. Does that mean that I get better buckets next time round? No? Ah, well. And with that, that is Chapter 3 done. We've cleared over half of the Dalaran Heist, but the hardest parts are still before us, beginning with Chapter 4.
Okay, here's the deal. You gotta keep these sewers clear while I wire up the rockets.
What could possibly go wrong? Let me count all the things that could go wrong. And so, when we come back, folks, the underbelly. Will we prevail, or will we get our first defeat? Fingers crossed we don't, but there are some very difficult encounters in the underbelly. And with swapped attack and health, you've really got to think carefully about the minions that you pick. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.